W.O.N. YouTube Networks is now on Facebook. Check it out.
Their father with his homemade invention, the time machine. None of his other inventions ever worked. Karen and Andy wished this one would.
And all I have to do is set the time dial and simply press the start button. Andy, no!
The time machine was accidentally activated. Karen and Andy found themselves in the middle of a prehistoric forest. They decided to collect some samples of prehistoric life to take back with them. Suddenly, a saber-toothed tiger cub took a liking to Andy's cap. Then a terrifying pterodactyl carried them to its nest high on a cliff. Temporarily safe, they heard another strange sound.
Oh no! Another monster! My name is Bunjee.
He told them he was the last Bunjee left in the world, and then rescued Karen and Andy and took them to a safer place. That is, they thought it was safer. Bunjee had found 2 old Bunjee eggs and was determined to hatch them.
Bunjee, hatch them!
Karen and Andy knew they must return to the present.
Bunjee miss you lots. Go away, fast! Beat it! Scram!
A Tyrannosaurus became very curious about the time machine.
My sister and brother. Oh.
We'll return after these messages.
What you're about to see is a matter of human record.
Sometimes he's just so surprising. I wonder what else he has up his sleeve.
Explain it? We cannot.
Boy, will Roger be surprised. He always wanted me to make him an underwater fantasy phone. So I guess I'm gonna fulfill his fantasy.
Did you like the present I gave you?
Yeah, it's like the most adorable thing ever. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad to hear that because I have another surprise in store for you.
Another surprise. Hey, baby.
Disprove it, but we cannot.
Rest in peace. Out of all the times we've ever had together, this is the most fun I've ever had.
We invite you to explore with us the amazing world of the unknown. To take that one step beyond into the Twilight Zone.
Here comes Bunjee! Jokes! Ahead! We're falling! Brace yourself!
if they don't come back?
I'll build another time machine and search for them century by century.
It'll take a century to find them that way. Our children will be 100 years old before you find them.
Did you hear something?
I'm worried about Bungie back there with those awful Tyrannosauruses.
Ooh, what a nice cave this is. This is where you live? Hello, Mother. Hello, Father.
Oh, no, it's Andy. My children have been mutated.
And Bungie floated right up, almost into the mouths of the Tyrannosauruses to save us. We'd never have gotten back if it weren't for Bungie.
We're so grateful to you, Bungie.
Father, you got wonderful children. Bungie loved them. They my sister and my brother. Hey, Bungie don't got father and mother. Please, be my father.
Absolutely. It'll be a privilege to be your father. Father.
Oh, all right. Please, you be my mother?
Of course. Are you housebroken?
He is.
Oh, Mother and Father, Bungie just loves you. What a family.
I'll fix up the spare cave. Room for you. Arthur will do some renovations, fresh paint, curtains to match his hair.
You're such a wonderful mother. My mother was just like you, always fixing up the cave, moving rocks here and there. Bungie hungry from trip. Go find teriyaki eggs.
Bad news, Bungie. There aren't any pterodactyl eggs anymore.
How come?
There aren't any but there are tons of chicken eggs.
That's a chicken egg? That's a joke. You people eat that stuff? You live dangerously. Bungie gotta have teriyaki eggs. What kind of place is this 20th century? Wait for me!
Quick, Bungie, back into the house.
Hey, what's this number?
Shh, don't move. Morning, Mr. Winsborrow, Karen, Andy.
Hi.
Well, what's this?
Eat.
What? Eep. Eep.
It's a school project.
Oh, sure. Have a nice day.
Eat.
Eep. That was a close one, Bungie. If he'd seen you, he'd have spread it all over town.
That's bad.
That's bad. That's bad. Bungie, you're the greatest discovery since we found out the world was round.
Doesn't look it.
You might be the missing link between man and animal. We'll have to protect you until the proper arrangements can be made. Oh, I think it'd be best if you stayed in the house for now.
If you say so, Father. Same old moon. Hey, what's that? What a cute little guy. What is it? Eep. Hello there. What are you supposed to be? I'm the new Bungie in town. Want to be my friend? Wait, stick around. Oh. Better go back to the cave. So where's the cave? Uh-oh, Bungie in big trouble. What's that? Here's a human. Bungie asked human where Karen and Andy's cave is. Yoo-hoo! That's nice, thanks. Wow, what a cave! Yoo-hoo! Oh, what is this, a dream? Oh, we never saw so many eggs. Oh, not terry-ducky eggs. Oh, chicky eggs. Those chickies very, very busy. Bungie gotta meet chickies. Talk them into making bigger eggs. Ooh, Bungie hungry, needing midnight snacking.
Hey, what a mess!
Bungie made a mess?
Who said that?
Bungie, up here! Yip, yip, hooey! Sorry about the mess. Bungie clean it up.
Okay, sure. You do that.
Hey, cut it out! You make worse mess.
Luis, there's a wild monster running loose through the eggs at the supermarket. And he talks and floats through the air. No. I don't want the airport control tower. Get a wild monster expert here right away.
This report, something about a possible parakeet laying eggs all over the place?
It's not a bird, it's a monster. Can you handle monsters?
Hey, what do you think this etc. means? Can I handle monsters, he asked?
It's like a small elephant with long hair, and it flies and talks. It's ferocious.
Hey, the more ferocious, the better. I like it. I'm fearless. Animals fear me.
Here, boy.
Hi! Bungie cleaned up this mess in 2 minutes flat. This little devil gives Bungie hard time.
Do you have a license? Have you had your distemper shots? Better come along peacefully.
Uh-oh. Bungie think it's time to shuffle off. Bye-bye. Later.
I don't know what you are or where you came from, but I'm gonna capture you.
Don't do that. That's not nice.
Gotcha.
Andy!
Oh, hey, sit, heel. No.
Oh, sorry. That was a bumpy ride, huh?
I don't know what this monster is. I've never seen or heard of anything like it on Earth. If he's not from Earth, then he's from space. Yeah, that's it. I just captured an outer space gold mine.
We'll return after these messages.
Dear Supergirl, I wanted to send you a note to let you know how much I admired your courage revealing your true identity to me last Saturday night. It also showed me how much you wanted this relationship to work and signals that you want to take it to the next level. I'm not looking for anything in return except for your love and commitment. I do have 2 surprises for you, but in order to find out the surprise, you're going to have to come over to my house and meet me at the pool. I have a surprise that you'll never forget. Love you. Sincerely, your secret admirer.
many calls I get from people who claim to have an outer space creature. Right. And this is the call you've been waiting for. Feast your eyes on this. It's two sophomores under a shaggy rug with a fire hose. It's a Bunjee. Comes from the planet Bunge. Hey, Bunjee, say something smart.
Meow.
Oh, come on. Wait a minute. The monster's trying to be a wise guy. I'll prove it.
Look out! You're bruising me.
And such a ridiculous voice. No imagination. Here, touch him. Test him. Okay. I'll pull that moth-eaten rug off and put an end to this fraternity stunt.
Ouch! Hey, that hurt. What you hurting Bungie for? Bungie didn't hurt you. Oh, that's more like it. That's fun.
I don't know what you've got here, but if it's the real thing, tonight will go down in scientific history. Financial history, too, I hope.
Whoa, what a neat cave.
We keep a 24-hour watch for outer space visitors. If such a visitor should turn up, we test them here. We can tell the real ones from the fakes. Speaking of fakes, you said he can fly? I haven't seen him fly. Hey, Bunjee, hit the ceiling. Come on, up, up, up.
This cave's got a low ceiling.
You better fly, or I'll make Bunjee burgers out of you. Fantastic! He flies! He talks! Oh, yes! Okay, Bunjee, bring it down. Let's not give too much for free. We begin the test procedure. Number 1, name of creature.
Who, me? Oh, that's easy. Bunjee.
Planet of origin.
Planet?
Where do you come from, he means.
Oh, 100 million BC, about 6 blocks from the volcano.
I never heard of that one. Must be a new galaxy. Are you visiting Earth for business or pleasure?
Pleasure!
Business. Now let's get this testing over with and close the deal.
Bunjee, are you sleeping? Bunjee? Bunjee! Karen! Mom! Dad! Where did he go?
He could be anywhere.
That way! No, that way! Bunjee! Bunjee!
Oh, that's a pretty lagoon.
This is the Archimedes Displacement Laboratory. This is where we measure the creature's cubic volume the easy way.
Look out! Hang in there, kids. Gonna be a rough crossing.
It's real. There's no question about it. The dream of my life has come true. Welcome to Earth, Mr. Space Creature.
Who, me? Oh, well, thanks very much.
Okay, this Bunjee is worth big dollars. How much will you give me for him? I've got to have him. How much do you want?
Don't buy me. I'm way overpriced.
Shut up.
You can't sell me. You don't own me.
I captured you. I own you. It's the law of the jungle and outer space, too, I think.
Bunjee, go look for pterodactyl eggs. Come on, fellas.
Hey, you're not going anywhere. Now, wait a minute. If the Bunjee says you don't own him, you don't own him.
Easy on the schnozola.
I own him, and I'm taking him away. The deal is lost. You can't take him. He belongs to science. To me. To science.
Bunjee didn't hurry. Bunjee got a couple of nervous eggs here to take care of.
He belongs to me. It's the law of salvage.
Bunjee belongs to Bunjee. I'm getting out of this joint.
My Bunjee's getting away. He's headed for outer space.
Bunjee! Bunjee! Oh, Bunjee, where are you?
There he is. Don't let him get away. I caught him once. I'll catch him again. I'm good at this.
Uh-oh, here come the bad news boys.
He's going to fly. Don't worry. I'll ground him for good.
You okay now?
I am. Yes. Yes, I am. You saved me. After all I did to you, you saved me?
It's just one of those things.
I must have that bungee. I'll pay you anything you want. Name your price.
Bunjee, quick. Fly away. Go back to your cave or your planet or wherever. This isn't the place for anyone as special as you. Take off. Blast off. Go.
But Bungie just getting to like you.
Hold that bungee. Don't let him get away.
What Bunjee? I never heard of a bungee. What's a bungee?
There he is! Bungie! Bungie! Bungie!
My family.
Oh, Bungie, we were so worried. Where were you?
Oh, all over the place. Bungie can't handle this nightlife. Let's go back to the cave.
Climb aboard.
And now Bungie got a big tummy ache. Ooh, those chicky eggs catching up with me.
I'll fix you a bucket of bicarb.
Uh-oh. The eggs.
Are the eggs hatching?
Maybe hatch. Maybe blow up. Oh, eat yourself, you crazy kids.
Oh, they're so adorable.
Bungie got new sister and brother. Oh, this one's Karen, and this one Andy.
Wow, I got a Bungie named after me.
Oh, baby's very hungry.
I bought a crate of eggs today. Why don't I whip up a great big omelet?
Those chicky eggs tear your guts apart. Baby Bungie's gotta have pterodactyl eggs to grow big and hairy. Gotta start him off right. Only one place Bungie can get pterodactyl eggs.
Ready to go, Bunjee.
Oh, wish we could stay with you a million years or more. Didn't expect to give birth. You're a great father. Bye, Mother. Bungie tried to raise my Karen and Andy as good as you raised your Karen and Andy. Andy? Thanks for teaching me to talk so worry-free. Bungie teach it to baby Bungie. Bungie's always think about you. Never ever forget you. Got a hungry gang in there. Let's get this turkey on the road. Next stop, 100 million BC.
Oh, nuts! I forgot my camera. We don't even have a picture of Bungie. I wanted to show him to my friends. I don't think we should tell anyone about Bungie.
Let's keep it our secret for now.
That was really terrific of you, Dad, to give the time machine to Bungie.
It was very generous of you to give away the first invention of yours that worked.
We'll help you build another one, Dad. With room enough for all of us to visit Bungie.
Well, here goes my new hairdryer.
Well, it ain't much, kid, but it's home.
And now this message.
Dear Supergirl, I do have 2 surprises for you.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination.
Sometimes he's just so surprising. I wonder what else he has up his sleeve.
Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind.
You're a little early. You caught me making you a surprise present.
Yeah, I can see that. You made my day. Did you like the present I gave you?
Yeah, it's like the most adorable thing ever. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad to hear that because I have another surprise in store for you.
Another surprise? Ow! Hey, babe. Can you help me out here? I think I'm getting a cramp. Babe, why did you help me?
peace, superhero. Out of all the times we've ever had together, this is the most fun I've ever had.
You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.